What up, YouTube? This your boy Download back for another industry talk. There are a bunch of hip-hop legends, man, from Africa Bambaataa to Melly Mel coming together to build the first hip-hop museum, in which they're going to put it in the Bronx, in which sound like the right place for them to put it. And to keep it 100, it's about goddamn time, man. Like, how much of this culture must we influence before we start getting recognition on this level? But notice that we have to do that shit. Ain't nobody gonna give hip-hop the recognition that it deserves for molding the entire culture of the United States of America to worldwide to where it's at now. In order for future generations to remember what happened in the 80s and 90s, we need shit like this, because this current generation don't know too much of that. But along the same lines, man, something that happened in the news this week, man. Teddy Riley mainly was in R&B, man, but he did a lot of hip-hop as well. He's suing Lady Gaga for $500,000, man. And you know what? Get that fucking money. Pretty much what he's saying is that Lady Gaga didn't pay him all of the dues that he got for writing her shit. And this is just another example of how hip-hop molds America, many other cultures as we fucking see it. Because producers from Teddy Riley to Timberland, who got their start in hip-hop, R&B, they still got work to this day, man. A lot of these pop acts, they go after these known hit makers that came from our genre of music, that came from our culture. They pay them to bite the entire style and bring it out to the fucking masses. It's how it's always been done. Next, the Kanye West Yeezus tour is back up and rolling, man. And you know, a lot of fucked up shit's been going on that's been delaying and canceling show dates and shit for this tour. In which the latest thing that happened that fucked it up was a traffic accident in which a bunch of key equipment, I hope, got damaged, in which they couldn't do the fucking shows. Now, I say I hope because I know Kanye. It could have been some bullshit that got damaged that he could have hopped on stage and still put on a damn show, but yet have that diva shit in him that I'm not gonna do this show if it's not fucking right. But they put up a whole bunch of replacement dates for the dates that they already missed out on, man. But there's a lot of people that's just plain assed out. Like Vancouver, Minneapolis, St. Louis, Columbus, and a few more cities, man. They got canceled and they're not going back to them bitches, which is rather fucked up, but everybody's gonna get their money back that pre-ordered anyway. And lastly, Yo Gotti is launching an I Am clothing line to go along with the I Am album that he's gonna drop in collaboration with Rocksteady, man, in which I got a picture of the clothing. You see it, man, and looks pretty fucking terrible to me. But you know, it's always a great thing to have this, man. You always have this type of clothing to sell when you on tour that go along with your albums, man. It's called merchandising, man. In which before the 360 deals, record labels never would touch merchandising, and that's one key way that rappers would make a lot of fucking money. But yet, these days, record labels is taxing all of that. But yet that doesn't take away the fact that you need to have your merchandising. You should always have your clothes to go along with your albums, man, to maximize your profits and cross-promote, man. So Yo Gotti's doing the right thing here. But anyway, this was another industry talk.